probably just going to erase this Genesect with Star Requiem. Oh! Star Requiem, Star Requiem. Yes! Oh, snap! Massive mistake on their part. Now is an amazing time to pick up the Mew VMAX League Battle Deck if you haven't already. If you have, congratulations. I got mine here, upgraded a bit, so I've got a couple extra Mew Vs and VMAXs and stuff. But if you are looking, whether you're a new player or an experienced player, and you're looking to get one of the best decks in the game, the Mew VMAX League Battle Deck is an amazing investment. And I've already done one video on how to upgrade the deck, kind of your classic Mew VMAX build with Meloetta, Elesa, and Fusion Strike Energy. And today we are going to take on there isn't a good name for this, like the Double Turbo Energy build, the version without Meloetta, whatever, that version of the deck we're going to cover today. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about the Meloetta-less version of Mew VMAX. Of course, Mew VMAX is a incredibly strong Pokemon. Free retreat, a little bit low on the health side, but being able to copy Techno Blast with Cross Fusion Strike makes it hit for over 200 damage. Now, the problem is that this deck only runs 4 energy cards, 4 double turbos, so you only need 1 attach. And because double turbo brings your damage down to 190, you are hitting a little lower than you would like. However, you've got things like Power Tablets, which you can use to increase your damage, and you can use a card like Silene to bring the Power Tablets or anything else you need back. And with this particular version of the deck, you are losing your maximum damage potential. You're not going to be able to copy Melodious Echo and get 4 Fusion Strike Energy on the board, but you are gaining some other consistency cards that the other version of the deck doesn't run. And I think before we get to that, let's talk about the Pokemon lineup. 4-3 Mew, 4 Genesect, 1 Oricorio, no Meloettas here. You've got also your standard assortment of Battle VIP Pass, Cram, Quick Ball, Ultra Ball. But some of the big differences with this version of the deck is it runs 4 Cross Switcher, allowing you to switch your opponent's Pokemon in the active with the bench, and you do the same, and this makes it easier for you to cherry pick targets that you want to hit. Because your damage output is a little lower, you're really trying to hit specific targets with Mew VMAX and with copying Genesect's move, and you're trying to hit for like 210, 210, 210, or 190, 190. You know what I mean. You're trying to take 3 prizes in 3 turns to win the game, and that's it. Just in case, you do have the Power Tablets. If you really have to load up, you can burn all 4 of them at once and get that one-hit KO on anything in the game. But really, in this version of the build, you have to be very careful with how you use them and make sure you make them count. Some other cards that this deck has that the other version doesn't is we've got 1 Avery to shorten the bench. We've got Marnie and Roxanne to hand disruption, as well as get yourself out of a jam when your hand gets stuck. And we also have 2 Serena. This is new to the Mew deck and new to Pokemon as a whole, where it has this amazing use when you play it. You can either discard up to 3 cards, draw up to 5, kind of like Genesect without the discard part, but when you get stuck, this helps you draw more cards, or it doubles as a boss's orders by allowing you to switch your opponent's benched Pokemon V with their active Pokemon. It doesn't quite work like boss because it has to be a Pokemon V you gust up, but it kind of works as a substitute for boss's orders while also having an extra use in drawing cards. Some extra text we have in here as well. 4 Seal Stone. This is a new card in the Pokemon trading card game, which gives Pokemon V and VMAX the opportunity to use a VSTAR power. And it's an amazing VSTAR power. With Star Alchemy, you get 1 card from your deck and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it's basically half an Arceus in your hand, which is incredible for Mew VMAX because it's such a combo heavy deck that this helps you just guarantee 1 piece that you need in order to, get closer to your goal. And then, last but not least, it's only for double turbo energy. It can get kind of dicey if you prize some energy here and there, but the whole goal of the deck is to try and knock out 3 Pokemon V before they evolve to VSTAR or VMAX to win the game. And with the consistency cards that you have in here and the disruption cards that you have that the other one can't, this one has a pretty decent chance of getting you there. So I'll go show you some matches, and then we'll talk about my thoughts on this version versus the other version as well. Let's go. All right, we get a Mew and a Battle VIP pass and some Cross Switchers too. This isn't entirely the worst hand. It's not perfect, and we are playing in the mirror match, and this is actually a really bad place to be with, especially if they're playing the Meloetta build. We're going to have a really tough time here. But let's see. I think of late, everyone's switching to the Meloetta build because 4 Steel Stone makes it a little less clunky to try and play for that Meloetta combo. But when you don't have it, and now you're playing second, it's really tough. What? Why did they get rid of some fusion energy? I think they misplayed there. Okay. And they are going to attach. Draw a bunch of cards. I mean, maybe, yeah, they probably did it so they can maximize the amount of cards they draw. And they're now just, yeah, they're dumping their hand all the way out because they don't want to be in this predicament, right? I don't think this is the Meloetta build. I think we're in a mirror match, but we are going second, and this is a not so good state that we're in right now. They have plowed through half of their deck, and they've got pretty much as set up as you'd want. And they get the 4 Seal Stone as well. We don't have any way to... Okay, they're just going to pop it right now for turn 1. Sure. We do have Avery here, though, and that could be an equalizer of sorts. And we don't know what they grabbed, unfortunately. Okay. What is... Oh, we get double pass? Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And we go into another Genesect, another Mew. I think we hit the Avery here off the rip, right? Or we Genesect first. What's the correct play here? I think we draw 3 and force them down 1. Yeah. And then we're not going to be able to KO anything. Do we just throw in an Oricorio just as a sacrificial lamb? That might be the play, though this deck also has a ton of gusting options. So I am kind of horrified about that. Let's try it. Let's try it. I can't... We unfortunately, because we're playing the Meloetta-less version, we don't have any sort of... Yeah, we'll just stop here. We don't have that turn 2 donk threat, and Mew here is kind of useless. And they're going to boss it up anyway and get the Mew VMAX. What a disaster. What a disaster. Okay. So we're gonna lose Mew. It's only 2 prizes. Interesting. They run Fog Crystal. Oh, okay. They're just thinning out their hand. All right. They didn't need to do that. And they put down Training Court. Is this just the straight up... No, this can't be the straight up League Battle deck because they've got 4 Seal Stone in there. Okay, they're just thinning their hand so they can draw more stuff, but do they just not have any more Genesects? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we don't necessarily want to hit this Mew. If we can go 2-2-2, I think that is the play. Now, in order for us to do that, we need to draw better than that. That is something that we have to do. Okay. Or we have to flip better than that. How much energy do we have, by the way? We have 2. We have 2 double turbos left. That's tragic. All right, let's go after this Mew. And we have to hit one of those 2 energies here. Unfortunately, 2 out of 34 cards is... Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. We will hold on to Serena to try and... Okay, but we will get rid of Pal Pad here. We have to get a 3rd Mew down, so that we have that next attacker ready to go. And actually, do we path here? I think we do. And we Technoblast for 190. They can't draw anything. Let's see if this works. Oh, they're going to boss. Oh, my goodness. If this is just going to be like 2-2-2. Oh, they can't knock out. They're 20 short. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay. Let's go and Gucci belt up. And we're going to Serena here. And let's go and get this Genesect out of the way. And unfortunately, where we've got ourselves in a bit of a pickle is we don't really have another attack ready to go. There's their double turbo. There's Cram. If we can flip for another Mew, we'll be okay. Oh, they're gonna Glistening Drops. Interesting. Interesting strat there. Interesting. Now, we're 2 pieces short, right? If we can gust up this Genesect, we win. We could try and Cross Switcher. Yeah, let's try and get a Cross Switcher piece here for the win. Okay. Do we have it? Yes. And we do this. Right? We Cross Switcher into the Genesect. And we go into the Mew. We retreat. And yeah, let's burn the Power Tablet as well. Cross Fusion Strike. Technoblast for the win. GG's. Man, losing the first Mew was horrifying. However, I think Path to the Peak to slow them down when we were basically set up ended up being pretty clutch. They also, yeah, hitting the Genesect ended up not paying off. Well, they did get it. They softened up the Genesect and were able to use Oricorio to take out the Genesect later. But going the route that we did, avoiding to hit the Mew VMAX and just try and take 2 prizes, ended up helping us get that win. And with this deck, this version of the deck in particular, with Mew as your main attacker, you do have the opportunity to take big one-hit KOs, but you're really not built to do that over the course of multiple turns. You can get like decent damage once, twice, but really you're trying to just take 2 prizes, and be done with it. And I think this match was a great example of that. GG's. That's a really derpy looking. Is that Palkia? If so, that's a horrible angle of Palkia. I've never seen that card before. I know Palkia has like that weird long sort of neck thing, but really awkward looking card. And this was an awkward hand. I love seeing those 4 Seal Stones. Actually, we did a pack opening recently. Over 100. At this point, I've opened over 150 packs of Silver Tempest. I have not seen the other stone at all. Yikes. What is this hand? What is this hand? Help me make sense of this. Okay. We go... I think we go Mew, Genesect, so we can get the energy down right away. And we absolutely have to hold on to the Parasol, but I don't want to use it right this second. Okay. Okay, things are looking kind of rough, but that's not necessarily... not necessarily doomed. We do have an Avery, we have a Lost City, we have a Parasol. I don't want to attach the Parasol yet. I want to hold out. I mean, we might have to attach it next turn just so we can draw more cards, but I don't want to show them the Parasol because then that gives them the opportunity to Lost Vacuum it. Unfortunately, we're probably going to lose Oricorio here, and they get to take a quick prize. That doesn't feel good at all, but hopefully we can make a comeback. And this deck is fascinating, this version of Mew, because I think probably already said it in the intro. I saw the list for the first time and said, like, no, this is a bad Mew list. Only 4 energy? What are we even talking about here? No Meloetta, no Elesa? But this list has been very popular in the last few months in competitive play, and it's been the go-to way to play Mew, and I've always been confused by that because just on paper to me, this doesn't look good, but it's performed time and time again, and I think that we have to, you know, I have to ask the questions like, hey, is this like legit? Okay, we're gonna draw 2 with Genesect, and that's not particularly helpful, nor is, oh, yikes. Is there any point in getting Mew VMAX right now? Or do we just get a second Genesect here? I think we get a second Genesect and we try and draw more cards and hopefully figure it out. Okay, we get the third one. And can we get ooh, I don't want to get rid of the Cross Switcher piece, but I don't want to get rid of the PokéStop. I don't want to get rid of Serena. I don't want to get rid of my energy either. I think we got to get rid of these 2 cards. Although, arguably, I didn't have to get rid of those cards because what are we even doing right now? We're just going to pass. Oof. So we have Serena now. We can gust up that Giratina. Unfortunately, it has guard energy on, which is new to Silver Tempest. It's going to take 30 less damage from Vs, so that's pretty much 1 choice belt or 1 power tab to knock it out, and that's not very nice. Let's see what we can do. And we still have all 4 tablets presumably in play. They may not be available, but they should be at least in play. And they're going to get charged up already. They've got 7 in the Lost Zone. Oh, no. Oh, okay. It's still a waste of a Mirage Gate, though. Okay. Let's see how they go about it. We do have the umbrella stopping us from... Oh, yikes. We're going to lose a Genesect here. It would have been better. No, we don't want to go in with Mew and then get hit. Ooh, this feels bad. This feels bad. We would need like an epic play. And they're going to throw down the Temple of Sinnoh. Ooh, that's a bad card for... Ooh, okay. Okay. So they're still waiting. They're biding their time. I will pop Lost City. And let's draw some more cards. 1 more card. Oof. I hate this hand so much. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Let's get rid of... And that's our Gust, too. Let's discard up to 3 cards in our hand. Let's get rid of Path to the Peak here and just draw... Wow, this is incredibly awkward. I think we have to... We have to wait. I can't do anything because I could go in and attack the Comfey, but then if they get first hit with the Giratina, then it's a bad scene. This is a very... Ugh. Not a good look. Not a good look for us. And they had 2 Temple of Sinnohs. They have very much teched for this match. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. They might just erase the Genesect here. It wouldn't be an ideal use of their VSTAR power, but should we have gone in? I don't know. But it feels like inevitable at this point that we are going to get rocked. And we've gotten rid of all 4 of our stadiums, so this is stuck. We do have Lost Vacuum. Wow, this is a very awkward match of everything and nothing. Huh, okay, they're going in. And probably just going to erase this Genesect with Star Requiem. Oh! Star Requiem, Star Requiem. Yes! Oh, snap! Massive mistake on their part. Oh, no. Now, can we capitalize? Unfortunately for us, like, we have all of this energy stuck, like, gumming up our hand here. Please. Please. Cross Fusion Strike, Techno Blast. Yes, we got him! Okay, we can finally put down a Mew and put some energy on there, but we can't really attack right now. That's the big problem. Though they have bigger problems ahead. They don't have a main attacker here. And they've wasted their big shot. And we got the win. GG's. Okay, that one awkward matchup didn't really showcase much of what this deck can do, but with the even with the Temple of Sinnoh out, we were able to throw on a bunch of power tablets and overcome the V-Guard energy too. Able to overcome that Giratina and just take the win. Now, we also won because they made a massive mistake using Star Requiem even with the Parasol out, but I think it also shows the value of the Parasol, because if we didn't have that, we would have just lost. So, yeah, GG's. Okay, we got Genesect, we got Battle VIP Pass, we have the 4 Seal Stone, which I think we're gonna have to pop early. I don't like the way that our hand is set up right now, and I really would like to have a better position on turn 1. I think that in the Pokemon trading card game right now, holy cow, we're up against Palkia. Oh. Turn 1 is everything. And if you have a bad turn 1, the game is over. In a lot of cases, it's so hard to come back because the game's not really built for that. And if this is... Yeah, this is just straight up Palkia. We're going to have a rough go at it, especially since they hit double VIP pass. And I think that the way that you win this match as a Mew player is you have to knock out 3 Palkia Vs. And they don't get any energy out, which is fantastic, actually. Yeah, you have to knock out 3 Palkia Vs before they get to the VSTAR, or you're going to have a really tough go at it. Unfortunately for us, holy cow, we have a hand full of cards that we don't want to get rid of. We will get another Battle VIP Pass, and let's go grab a pair of Mews. Actually, this one's my favorite Mew. And then the alt art we play for the flex. All right. I'm actually going to bump Lake of Acuity. I know I'm not bumping anything right now. I want to preserve these tablets. And... Okay. Let's go and discard... We don't need the Umbrella. We don't need the Umbrella. Just give me 2 more cards. And give me... What do we even want? Do we want the 3rd Mew? I guess we go for the 3rd Mew. I get one could also argue to go for an Oricorio and just serve it up here to get obliterated by Palkia, but I think what we're playing for now is we can one-hit KO Palkia V or VSTAR. We've got the 2 power tablets. We have the choice belt. We just need, and we have the Ultra Ball here to get into Mew VMAX. And yeah, they're gonna burn Star Portal here, which is actually great, right? Or yeah, they're gonna burn Star Portal here. They have to at this point. Uh-oh. If they're gonna cross switcher into the Mew with the choice belt, then we've got a little bit of a problem. Then we're gonna need one more modifier. And I think that's exactly what they're going for. I smell blood in the water. Interesting. They run Lumineon. The Palkia decks normally don't run Crobat or Lumineon because they are 2 prize liabilities, but I do find that this deck can get kind of bricky, and now we've lost. Oh, wait. They're not going to be able to Marnie here. Okay. How are they doing this? Are they just going to hard retreat? Okay, they're cross switcher. There it is. Okay, so that's bad. That's bad. Not impossible. Not impossible. All right, let's go and get the cute Mew up here. And we go 1, 2. We get rid of cross switcher Oricorio. I hate getting rid of we only have 1 Mew VMAX. We prize the other 2. Okay. Okay, let's go get some energy. Please tell me we found a little bit of energy. Great. So there's only 1 Mew VMAX here. Here, can we get a power tablet, or choice belt? No. Okay. Here, we can combo. There's the choice belt. And if we discard up to 3 cards, we discard the Ultra Ball, and we get the choice belt. And now we rock. Techno Blast. Get the Palkia out of here. And we really need to get a Mew VMAX right here. Please. Okay. Okay. From here, we can kind of figure it out. At the very least, we are back in the game. Assuming we don't get Marnied here, there's a decent chance we get Marnied. I would say they should play Irida here instead. Irida would be better for them. Get a bucket, get a Palkia VSTAR, land a solid hit. I'm not just saying that to gas them up. I do think, yeah, you can land. Yeah, Temple of Sinnoh, that's a good one. We might actually have to play Path to the Peak here to get rolling. And that kind of sucks. Actually, are they? Yeah, they're going to play Temple of Sinnoh, right? They're going to play Temple of Sinnoh. And how much energy do we have? Okay, we still have presumably 4. If we have to attach to this double attach here just to get around the other thing. And we got rid of a cross switcher piece, so that kind of sucks. That does suck. Okay, if they're going to put Training Court out there instead, okay, awesome. Awesome. Love that for me. Empoleon. Interesting. Interesting. That's our win con right there. We go and hit the Empoleon, then we go and hit the Lumineon. And we have to... Okay. How do we Or we hit the Lumineon and then we hit the Lumineon again. I think it's safest if we hit the Lumineon. And now we play. And if we can get like a Serena or something. Okay, I think we have to get rid of Path. And yeah, let's go grab another Genesect and just, we're going all in, draw all the cards. If we have another boss in the deck, and I don't know if we do. Okay, we can at least grab Cram. And actually, do we Marnie here? We might want to Marnie. Oh, we have a Horn, though. I think we're going to attack here. We'll just attack straight up. We'll take the KO. We'll figure out the other part from here. But we do have... We did pop our VSTAR power, so that's not helpful. But there is a world in which... So if we get hit here, if they don't gust up this Mew VMAX, we've got a chance. Let's see how they play it. Let's see how they play it. The Lumineon and the Empoleon may cost them this match. Though you can never count Palkia out. Palkia is an incredible deck with amazing consistency and has pretty much all of the answers to everything. I recently put out a video on Palkia VSTAR with the way that I play it. And once you if you can get past turn 1, you can kind of do anything you want. It's nuts what Palkia can do. All right, let's see how they navigate this situation here. We have to thin our hand a lot. Oh, okay. Interesting. They are going to boss up the Mew. And they're going to Temple of Sinnoh. That's a double whammy right there. So, not only do we need to find a Gusting card. Oh, their bench is full. We have to go after the Empoleon at this point. That is the only way we win this game. Okay, let's put the Mew down. Let's go use the Power Tablet. Let's go and Force Steel Stone. And please tell me we only have one Gusting card. We have only one Gusting card. Okay. Well then. Then if we only have one Gusting card, then we have to go down to this. Okay. We will Lost Vacuum away that stadium. And I don't know how many Mew VMAXs we even have left. I'm not sure. But that could be a problem too, actually. Okay, if we Technoblast here... Here. What if we just thin our hand a little more, a little more... Okay, we get rid of this piece because we don't have... Like, we're down to... Oh, here we go. We're down to nothing at this point. Let's go and Serena. There it is. Okay. Please, tell me, can we actually Gust here? No, we cannot. Okay. We Cross Fusion Strike, we Technoblast, and we pray. If they have any sort of Gusting cards, it's over. If they don't, we win. And actually, Serena doesn't even matter here because we can just hit the Palkia straight up. And are they saying well played because we want? They're going to switch. And let's see what happens. Cross Switcher. There it is. We lose. That's a tough loss. That's a tough loss. Palkia is a tough deck. We did make it very scary for them with the being able to take out the first Palkia VSTAR. Them hitting first blood was really tough, but I thought we played a good game there. We did make a bunch of right moves in terms of, yeah, taking out that first Palkia, sniping the Luminion, and we were one turn away from getting that win, unfortunately. And we Roxanne there too to limit their cards, and they still happen to get them into the Cross Switcher, and there's not a lot you can do about that. But I think there were some moves in there, yeah, with the Cross Switchers and the Roxannes and stuff that the regular version of the deck doesn't have to compensate for the lack of firepower in this. I mean, Mew still hits really hard, but I'm very disappointed in the outcome of this, but I thought it was a good match overall. Our opponent played great, and it really came down to the wire there. GG's. Lost the coin flip. That's no good. How about if we... All right, this isn't bad. We can make some stuff work here, even if this is darkened grass. What could that possibly be? Then again, we have Arceus sleeves and Leafeon. Okay. I mean, we technically have the advantage here, assuming it's VMAX Leafeon. What? Oh, it's Lost Zone Leafeon. Okay. I've heard about this deck. I have not played against it yet. I have built it. Oh, wait. No, I have played against this. I played against it once, and I lost. That damn Reggie Drago really messed me up. Okay. Well, going second is not ideal in this scenario. And I really hope we don't get finessed on by a Leafeon deck. Oh, my goodness. The big challenge for them is that Mew has a retreat cost of 0, and they're just not doing a lot of damage. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not necessarily in a position to do a lot of damage right now either. Hey, Battle VIP Pass. We love that. Okay. Let's get our board set up here. I think what really sucks is, are they running Sableye? If they are running Sableye, I want the pair. Okay, we're going to keep the Parasol. We're going to keep the Parasol. What am I talking about? All right. I will get rid of... Yeah, we'll quick ball the Ultra Ball away. And let's draw some stuff. I really want to save... Okay, you're going to test the commitment to my bit here. I want to save the tablets. With this version of the deck, you really, really, really want to conserve the tablets. And use them at the right time, because this deck does not have the same sort of willy-nilly freedom that the... Whoa, they're going in with the Charizard already? Okay. This deck does not have the same luxury of damage output in the same way that the Meloetta version does, where you get all 4 Fusion Strike energy on the board. You can start your damage at 280, and this one is not quite there. It tries to compensate for that with more consistency cards and being able to cherry pick your targets a little better. And you really need the power tablets in order to make this work. Oh, so they're playing Leafeon VSTAR. Are they going to gust up Mew? Nope, they're just going to charge up Leafeon VSTAR. All right. So a potential saving grace here. I really don't want to get rid of these tabs. I don't want to get rid of power tablets either, though. Okay, let's get a second Mew VMAX set up. So at least we can start pivoting between Techno Blasts here. We do get energy. That's great. The other... Can we get a... Oh, no. Lost City would be so good here. And we're getting rid of one. Really, these tablets. These tablets. Okay. We do get a switch. And we can start popping off with Mew. Cross Fusion Strike. And let's max Miracle for 110. Okay, we did unlock an energy. That's amazing. They probably go in with Leafeon at this point, right? No, they're going to continue to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lost City. If we could have Lost City that Charizard, I guess there's a world where we could have. We have 3 power tabs as well, so that should be enough to one-hit KO the Leafeon VSTAR if that's the plan for them. So we do 190, base 190, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 78. Yeah, we need 3 power tablets to take that out. Or we try and hit this we try and knock out that Leafeon V while it's still not evolved. And of course, had we not gotten rid of the cross switchers, that would be possible. Okay. Do they Ivy? I would consider Ivy starring here and just taking the Mew for 2 prizes. Definitely something to consider. I'm gonna guess they're pondering that right now. Now, the other challenge here is... Nope, they're just gonna do it. Also, Leaf Guard does 30 less damage. That's something else we have to consider here. So even if we pop these tablets, right? So 20, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I think we're still 10 damage short. This is a very tanky Leafeon we're going to have to deal with here. And actually, in light of us not being... I think we have to commit to the bit. I think we have to commit to the bit. There it is. Now we've lost all our tablets, and this is going to be very sad. But we got the knock. We got the knock for whatever that's worth. At this point. Oh, hold on. Can we get a Gucci belt here? No, we cannot. I think this takes the KO. Yes. Okay. But we've definitely backed ourselves into a corner here where we've used all of our tabs. We kind of don't have a lot else going for us here. Wow, they're going to put Leafeon straight up. Oh, and lock us down. Do they have it like that? They got it like that? Okay, well, I guess they're going to try and lock us in. And then we, yeah, just go into the VMAX and just pray that... Oh, they've got the... Huh. Do they got the second energy? Yeah, they do. All right. That's going to hit for a little bit here. Oh, and the choice belt. All right. So they're committing. They're committing. This is it. This is their last stand. Sure. Okay, we do have Echoing Horn here, which could be helpful. We're going to get rid of this Genesect. I don't think we need it anymore. And the goal is to pivot between these 3 Mews. Have we used... Do we have Boss? Okay. Oh, we can Gust. Okay. Do we just swing into... No, we swing into this. Wait. Okay, we swing into... with this. Technoblast for 190. And there's no way they heal this, right? There's no way they heal this. Please tell me there's no way they heal this. And we should have game. We've got Serena in hand. We've got the Forest Seal Stone. And that should be enough, I think. And there it is. GG's. Yeah, Leafeon, I haven't played that. That particular deck got day 2 at a regionals recently. And I have built it. I built a version of it. Let's see what they have going on in there. So they did have the Sableye. The Umbrella is going to come in handy. The Regidragos, yep. Regidrago, dangerous card in this deck. And we were able to work our way around it. Thank goodness. I think that having all of the power tablets to get through the Leafeon VSTAR proved to be really helpful. Otherwise, that could have been a really bad time. Benching the Charizard there was a little weird, but they had a pretty sound strategy. It was they were betting on us not being able to knock out that VSTAR in one go. And even then, they still got the Leafeon VMAX set up. And thankfully, we happen to have everything we need to escape around that. So, GG's. There you have it. That is the Meloetta-less version of Mew VMAX. And I have to admit, when I first started playing this deck, I hated it. And I hated it because it wasn't what I was used to. I hated it because it didn't have the damage output that I wanted. But I totally understand the value that comes with having cards like Cross Switcher, like Roxanne, like Marnie, where you don't necessarily win with brute force, but you can win by circumventing your opponent in other ways, by disrupting their hand or cherry picking specific targets. And that's kind of the way that you have to play this deck. It has done very well in tournaments up until recently. Pretty much up until the release of Silver Tempest. From the time Michael Pramawat debuted this concept, this has been the way that most people have been playing Mew VMAX. I kind of resisted it because it's just not the way I like to play the deck, but this variation of the deck has done incredibly well in tournaments for the last few months. Now, I will admit, because of new cards like Serena and the Forest Seal Stone, I think that people are going to gravitate towards the Meloetta version of the deck. But I think I would strongly recommend trying both variations out and seeing which one works best for you. I think either version that you play are going to be top tier. And it's really, you sacrifice a little bit of consistency for more damage, or you sacrifice damage for more consistency. Which one matters more to you? Anyhow, that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Some quick plugs before we go. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at @InThirdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, and it didn't work, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So, until next time, let's get out of here. I'm not looking at the camera because I have to. It's a whole thing. Let's get out of here. Later.